we're going to do a quick overview of the MVC framework and how it applies in CakePHP. The MVC design pattern separates the application into three parts. The M in MVC stands for model. The model is the business logic layer which interacts with the database. Anything that happens with connecting to the database happens in the model. So if you're saving, retrieving, updating, or deleting any type of query will be done in the model. The model also handles all data processing, validation, and associations, plus anything else that would be related to the data. The second part in the MVC framework is view. This is the presentation layer, which displays the information requested in a manner that is useful to the user. This is basically what the end user sees displayed in the browser. And this is not limited to just HTML content. The last part of the MVC is the controller. This basically interacts with the models and the views to render a response back to the user. Basically, the controller is like the middle child, whereas unlike the middle child, it is definitely not forgotten. So this diagram is the basic overview of the CakePHP request cycle. The client or user comes to our website and requests a page. The dispatcher routes the request to the proper controller. That controller then interacts with the appropriate model, grabbing the data from the database, and the model sends the data back to the controller. The controller will then process any extra information regarding that data, and then it sends all of the information over to the view. The view then takes all of the data that needs to be displayed and disperses it where it's needed, and then it's pushed back out to the user for the user to see in their browser.